So, after the newest chapter, I've seen a lot of the community having mixed opinions about where they hold garp, how the showing has been, and just overall, I've seen a lot of stupid ass opinions, to be frank. And I just wanted to talk about some of the shit that I've seen. So, before I even get started, this is about the manga, obviously, like I said. So, if you don't want spoilers, then get the fuck out. Why are you still here, bro? But for the rest of y'all, let's talk about it. So, as y'all know, this nigga Garp slid for Kobe at Hachinosu. And so far, it was going alright until the new chapter, but obviously I didn't feel good about it. I knew Garp wasn't coming out with a W. You're not gonna walk into fucking Blackbeard's fucking island and just walk out like nothing, bro. So the chapter starts out with something I want to mention because I've heard a lot of opinions on the admirals being weak and that they don't have, basically they rely on their devil fruit. They haven't shown anything, therefore they don't have anything else. And I think that's fucking ridiculous. Just because you haven't seen Akainu use fucking Conqueror's Haki does not mean that nigga does not have it. Just because you haven't seen him do these things does not mean that he does not have it. That is a very stupid way to think about shit. And as you see from chapter 1, Aokiji, the same nigga that lost to Akainu after a 12-day battle, this same nigga has almost equal strength, just base strength, no haki, no nothing, to Garp. This is proven. Page 1. Look at the battleships. It's right there. So, that automatically should show you that these admirals are not some fucking pushovers that rely on their fucking devil fruit. That's ridiculous. That's cap. But anyways, with that out of the way, we continue to Hachinosu. And the first thing that we see is that San Juan has been launched from Hachinosu all the way to the water by Garp. Just right off rip. And after that we cut back to Garp fighting Vasco Shot. And you can see that Garp is scuffed up and bloody, which makes me think that he was fighting for some time off screen, because last chapter he didn't have anything on him. He was clean. He hadn't taken damage, and now he's scuffed up, he's bleeding. So they've been fighting for some amount of time. And they try to retreat, but Aokiji shows up, obviously, and they can't. But Kobe's dumbass decides to go and save somebody, which was obviously a trap, which even, I don't even remember guy's name, but the other member of Sword that is, in my opinion, probably going to be better than Kobe for the time being, and is probably going to be Sengoku, basically, but to Kobe, the way that Sengoku was to Garp. Because he even calls this out, that it's a fucking, it's a trick. Don't do that shit, Kobe. He calls it out, clean as day. But Garp has to step in and gets just straight fucking stabbed through the shit by Shiryu, who was invisible. And this obviously hurts or whatever. But Garp hits this nigga with a mean ass Conqueror's Coding hit straight to the dome. And Shiryu was hurt. Obviously, nigga, that's Garp. Straight to your mitt, point blank. But Shiryu laughs because he was obviously going for Garp the whole time. He knew he was stepping in front of it, so he achieved what he wanted to do. And so Garp played into his hand because he had to. Right after dealing with Shiryu, Aokiji steps in to handle Garp. And he uses a new move that we haven't seen before called Ice Glove. And he clashes with Garp with what seems to be Conqueror's Haki from both of them, just from the way that it looks with the Haki and the big ass blast that comes from it. And they both get blown away in different directions. And the chapter ends with Pizarro controlling the island and reaching to destroy Garp's ship that is trying to evacuate the island, and Garp telling Kobe that justice is going to prevail. Now, with the chapter out of the way, I want to get to the community takes that I've seen. I've seen very mixed opinions on Garp showing. I've seen some people say that this is a good showing for Garp, and he's doing very well against them, and I don't really agree with that, because this is Garp. What did you expect? I feel like if he didn't have at least this showing, then it would be a disappointment for Garp in what he is. But I've also seen people say that he's getting washed and he doesn't stand a chance and he's just getting shit on, which no, he's obviously been doing fine. He's been fighting Aokiji, which is the main proponent of all of this. I think that without Aokiji, he would have soloed all the other Blackbeard pirates that are there right now. San Juan already out in the ocean, bodied, fucking basically page 1. Okay, Vasco shot. He's not down yet. He's still fighting, but I don't think that he's got Garp 1-on-1 or fucking 3-on-1. I think Garp's got that. But the fact that they have the numbers with those 3 plus the absolute fucking powerhouse that is Kuzan. Garp don't got this, bro. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. I do not see any way that he makes it out of this okay. I don't think that he will die. I think that he will most likely get fucked up and then captured, because that just seems like something that Blackbeard would do to me. With the way that he has his schemes and the way that Blackbeard is very smart in a way, which with his personality and whatnot, sometimes it doesn't seem like that, but he's a very thoughtful fucking person with the way that he makes his moves. So I'm sure that once he gets back, assuming that I'm right and they do capture Garp, I'm sure something will come of this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a short little video talking about it, talking about how I don't agree with most of y'all's opinions, but I'm proud of my nigga Garp. He slid for Vaughn. He's that nigga, but he's old and he fucking, I don't know what to say. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. Like, why'd you stroll up into a Yonko's territory for one nigga? Tell Sengoku, which by the way, I think that there's a good chance that Sengoku and Suru may show up, because I don't see Sengoku just letting Garp go to Hachinosu, and Sengoku's smart enough to know that Garp will most likely not make it out alive, and I don't think that Sengoku would just let Garp, being the symbol that he is of the Navy, I don't think that he would just let Garp go like that, so I think he'll be coming. But yeah, that's pretty much it.